The next thing we're going to look at is order of operations. You probably learned the rhyme, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. The first step is parentheses. The second step is exponents. That's what the E stands for. Now, step 3 is multiplication and division from left to right. You do them at the same time. And step 4 is addition and subtraction from left to right. So let's go over here and let's look at part A. We don't have any parentheses. We don't have any exponents. So next we look for multiplication and division. We do have some multiplication right here. So let's look down here, part A. We're going to have 5 plus 2 times 3 gives us 6. We do the multiplication first. Now all we have left is addition, and 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. So we're done with part A. Let's look at part B. We have 4 times 3 squared plus 7 minus 2 plus 8 in parentheses. We start with the 2 plus 8. So part B, we're going to have 4 times 3 squared plus 7 minus 2 plus 8 is 10. Next, we look for exponents. We do have an exponent right here, so we're going to do the 3 squared next. We're going to have 4 times 3 squared is 9 plus 7 minus 10. The next step, we look for multiplication and division. We do have a multiplication right here. 4 times 9 is 36. So we have 36 plus 7 minus 10. Now we're going to work from left to right. 36 plus 7 is 43. And 43 minus 10 gives us 33. So the answer to part B is 33. Now let's look at part C. So part C is quite a bit. We have division here, so we know we're going to end up with a division problem. But first we want to look for parentheses. So what we're going to solve first is this, okay? So 8 minus 12 is negative 4, so let's do that. Part C, we're going to have 2 times 8 minus 12 is negative 4, so we're going to have a negative 4 in that parenthesis. Minus, this is just 11 times 4. I know it's a parenthesis, but it stands for multiplication. There's nothing in it to complete or clear. We're going to have our last division bar here. And then on bottom, we have 5 times negative 2 minus 3. Now, we don't have any exponents. That's next. So we're going to look for multiplication and division. So let me get a different color so it'll show up. We have multiplication here, we have multiplication here, we have multiplication here. So we're going to clear those next. So on top, 2 times negative 4 is negative 8, minus 11 times 4 is 44. Then on bottom, 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. Then we have minus 3. So all of our multiplication and division is clear. So now we have just addition and subtraction. Now before you do the last step, the division, you want to clear the top, simplify it completely, then simplify the bottom, and then complete it. So a negative 8 plus, we can change this to plus a negative 44, gives us a negative 52. Then on bottom, a negative 10 plus a negative 3 gives us a negative 13. Now we're going to divide. Negative divided by negative gives us a positive. 52 divided by 13 is 4. So that would be the answer to part C. Okay, let's do part D. Now I want you to notice the difference in D and E. Okay, one of them has the negative 4 in parentheses on E. D does not. When that negative 4 is not in parentheses, it stays in the front. Okay, so we're going to do the 4 to the 4th first, which is 256. And then that negative stays in front of our answer. But for part E, because the negative is in parentheses, you do negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4, you end up with a positive 256. That negative doesn't stay in the front. Fix that where you can read it a little better. That negative does not stay in the front because we put the negative 4 to the 4th power. Okay, last part, part E, or excuse me, part F. So for part F, we have negative 8 times negative 3 minus, and we have quite a big bracket here. And inside the bracket, we have a parenthesis. So we need to clear this parenthesis on the inside first. So we're going to have negative 8 times negative 3 minus, okay, let's clear that one thing inside the bracket. So we're going to have 4 minus 3 minus 6 gives us negative 3 in parentheses here. Okay, so let me get a different color over here. Let's clear this. We still have parentheses that we need to do. We have this 4 minus a negative 3 here. It's going to make it plus a positive. So I'm going to have negative 8 times negative 3 minus 4 plus 3 gives me 7. Okay, so I've cleared parentheses. We don't have any exponents. The next thing we want to do would be our multiplication or division. We have multiplication. Negative 8 times negative 3 is positive 24. And now I'm left with 24 minus 7, and I complete that, and I end up with a positive 17.